everyone, this is Chris. Thank you for joining me. So in today's video I would like to show you how to make a very easy card. It could be for Mother's Day, it could be for any occasion, for a friend. It's very girly, very easy, very cheap to do, and you're going to be able to make a lot of them at the same time if you wish. If you're selling cards as a business person, it's also very nice to do because really it's going to be very cheap and you're going to be able to sell them the same price as your usual cards. So I really think this is nice. So what you will need for this project: you will need a doily, any size you wish. There's nothing to measure here. I don't like to measure as much as I can. I've used some little flowers here out of these ribbons and I made them myself. So if you want to see how I did my little flowers, just ask me right in the comments below and I will do a video on that, but it's very easy. Okay, I need to take the glue out of this one, but it's really nice. So a little bit of paper, a scrap piece of paper for the top of your dress, and also the little leftovers of your ribbon. I've used that to do my belt here. And another one here in blue, but it's exactly the same technique. Very easy. And some embellishments if you want to put on top. Okay, and of course, paper for your card. That's obvious. I don't know yet if I want to do this gray, blue-gray background for this one. I think for this card it matches really well because gray is quite soft with the pink. I didn't want to do too much pink. For this one, I think it looks a bit too childish, you know, for baby, like a baby shower. It's maybe too blue, so I don't really know what I want to do for this one. Or should I do something totally white? Tell me what you think. Totally white or any other color should I try? It's not really easy for this one. Yeah, I have to make up my mind. So let's get started. What you will need, so I said a doily. So for the doily, you're gonna put it upside down. The wrong side is the side that is rougher. Can you hear that? And this side is the nice side. So you put it right side down and you're going to fold it, but you're not going to fold it all the way up. You're going to leave a little gap here. Can you see this? If I do it on black paper, will you be able to see it better? I think so. So you see, I'm not going here folding in the middle. I'm just leaving a little gap, and it's up to you how much you want to do it. If you want to leave like the half, that's what I'm going to do. Or if you want to leave more, you can fold really anywhere you want. So I'm going to do it this way, and I'm going to fold. And I tried not to go all the way up here just to make it fluffy. And once you have done this, what you're going to do is just on one side, bring it back to touch the other side here. You're going to bring the fold here, meet the other fold. And again, no measurements. Before creasing, make sure you like it. And if it's the way you like it, like I like it here, I'm going to fold now. Okay, and you're going to glue this part. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue here. And I love this glue gun because I can put it on low temp, which is perfect. Be careful, don't burn yourself because these doilies are really thin. Alright. And now what I'm going to do to give it a little more heft is that I'm going to color it. So since I already done one in pink and one in blue, I'm going to do another one maybe in yellow and orangey colors to make it pop. And I'm going to start by my lightest color, and I'm going to go this way. I'm probably not going to put anything here because it's supposed to be under the dress. You know, the legs would come out of here. So I'm going to leave this part white. And I'm going to color here. And I'm just putting this piece because I don't want to put the same amount of color everywhere. And I'm using these color dusters. I just love them. Maybe I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, that would be more intelligent. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. So, a little bit of my ink here. And I'm just tapping a little bit I'm not trying to make anything even. And I'm gonna switch to a little bit of orange. I'm using Memento ink, but you can use whatever brand you want. Distress ink will do fine, of course. Taking the excess off, they're very juicy, a little bit more yellow. I'm going to do the same thing here because I don't want it to overlap, because I'm going to put more color underneath because of all my little holes. I've glued this part. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. I'm going to be careful. And again, a little bit of yellow. And finally, a little bit of orange. You could make it brighter. You can put much more color if that's how you feel like. And I think I'm going to call it good. It's enough color for me. I think it's really bright, especially in real life here. I don't know what it's going to look like on the video, if it's going to pick out the colors really well, but I kind of like it. Should I put a little bit more? Maybe more orange. Let me see. A little bit more orange. Yep. And a little bit more here as well. I think I like it a little better. Yeah. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, and I'm going to take my black off. I'm going to leave this aside just to dry for a minute. And now we're going to take care of the top part of the dress. What I did to make the top of my dress was taking a piece of paper in the color you wish. You're going to just cut a piece out of it like this. Then the easiest way to do it is to fold this piece in half, the long way side, hot dog way, okay? And because I'm right-handed, I'm going to turn it this way. And so the fold is here, and you're going to start by making a heart for the top, for the chest. So I'm making a heart. Then you come down like you would do for a heart. That's going to be the side and the hips, a little bit like this, and then you finish with a something that is quite pointy, like a triangle in here. Then you're going to cut this piece, and I'm not going to make it as pointy. I'm just going to round this piece a little bit, and I'm going to follow my curves. Doesn't have to be perfect, and you might need to practice a little bit before you're happy with it. And if you intend to make some, if you're happy with what you have, you can keep it. So let me show you here what it looks like. Okay, and if you do this on a pattern paper, you won't even be able to see the fold here. I've done the fold here, and you can't see it. That's what I've done, because the two parts here are equal. It's easier. If you want to do it a different way, that's up to you. So that's what I've done here, and I used here some pattern paper that I have here. And now I'm going to see if it matches, and it's not that bad at all. Let me point this onto here. And if it's a bit too long, I think it's a bit too long here, I can cut it. So I'm just going to cut it here, make sure it's equal. I'm going to bring it back, and it seems to be a bit pointy again. Let me do it this way. I think I like it better. And I think I'm going to call it good. So now what I'm going to do is put some hot glue just here to hide the top of my fold here. I'm going to try to put it straight. It's maybe a little crooked. Let me see. Yeah, I can get it off. So I'm going to do it again. Let me put this straight. And now I think it's a little better. Take your time when you do this. I rush a little bit, but you'll be able to make something a little nicer. It's a little bit crooked again, but we're going to hide this a little bit. So I've already made a bow here, and I think it's going to be big enough. And I usually do my bows on white if I don't have any other color, because I can always come back and use my inks in order to put a little color on them. Just a little bit. So a white background or some creamy one will fit all your projects. You don't have to buy every colors of the rainbow. It's just fine to buy just one. And I have some left over here, and I'm not going to lose this piece. So I'm going to cut one short piece, a longer piece, that's for being my bow, and I'm going to cut another one as a belt. So for the belt, I'm going to see where I would have put it, and I think I like it here, so I'm just going to put a little bit on hot glue here on the sides. One little piece here, and I'm going to glue it on the back. And yep, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just a little dab of glue. I love these projects. They're so simple and cute. That could be a great idea for Mother's Day. I really thought about my mom. I know she's going to love this. Now I'm going to take my two little tails, where did the other one go? And I'm going to do this very quickly. I'm going to make a very pointy one. You could fold also your ribbon like this, but it's so tiny. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, I fold it in half and then cut. Cut, I said. Yeah, not too bad. So a longer piece, a shorter piece. They're a bit long, so I'm going to cut them. And I really want one to be shorter than the other. Let me see now. Yes, I think I like it this way. Shall I do a little close-up? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit of hot glue here too. Sorry for the dog barking. Sometimes it lasts all day long. Drives me a little crazy. Poor dog being alone. It's not the animal's fault. Sometimes it's more, you know, the human's fault. And now I'm going to glue my little flower here. And there. And I'm going to offset it to put it a little bit on the side here. I like it this way. Now I'm going to use my folder. I use an embossing folder to do my the background of my card here. And I don't want to leave it plain, so I'm going to use the same colors I used. I'm going to use the Memento ink, with I think it's quite orangey. I don't know why. Is it the same thing for you? I know it's going to be very orange on the video. Let me try to put a little bit more light, because it's getting dark around here. I'm going to try to do my best to put some more light, but it's very orangey. I don't know because if it's old. So I've got my raised area here, and what I'm going to do is just put a little bit here on the edges. This is why I prefer to use small dyes, small inks like this, like the dewdrops of Memento. You have the same with distress inks, because you've got more control and it's easier to do this kind of thing. And also for stamping, I really prefer these. And for 4 of them, for 4 different colors, you've got the price of one big one. So I really prefer that way. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my dress here at an angle, because it's a bit too big, and otherwise it's going to go out of my card and it's going to be all squished in my envelope. So I'm going to put it this way, and I'm only going to put a dab of glue here. I'm not going to put glue everywhere here, not here, just to make it not too flat. It's going to leave me a little space. It's going to be fluffy. And I'm going to put it this way. And there you go. I really think it's nice. I love the way it looks. There's a little pearl here missing, so I'm going to use this, a flat back pearl, and I'm going to put it here. I don't want to use a yellow one, just white. I think it's enough with the yellow. Look at that, how nice it is. And it's still fluffy, and it's lightweight. It's not going to cost you much. You can squish this down a little bit in your envelope. It's not going to take a lot of space anyway. But it's really three-dimensional. Look at this. It's really nice. And then use a nice little background. I think gray colors are just great for this kind of project. I know it looks a little bit bluish, but maybe some blue too. Why not? Something like this could be nice as a background. I think I like this one, even though dots with little, I don't know yet. But I like maybe a light blue with a yellow. It's really nice. So there you have it. You have some space here to put a sentiment. I'm not going to show you how to put this on a card. You know how to do it. But there you go. I think it's really nice. It's easy. It's cheap. You don't need a lot of materials, and I'm sure you already all have the inks and everything home. If you enjoyed this video, please give me some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and leave me some comments. I love that. And also it helps me get known a little better. And also share on social media. Thank you very much. Take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.